Hey all, welcome to Shane Shed. Going to be mucking about with the windscreen wipers on the Chev. I did mention on the 500 subs update video. I have been playing around with this for the last couple of days. It's been doing my head in. So I'll show you what I've found and if I'm going to be able to fix it. So let's get into it. So as you can see, got all the wiper motor out. All the arms are off, cowls off as well. So my first thing I'd done several days ago was, because these wipers were struggling a bit, was just to check all the linkages. As you can see, sort of two fingers there, move it back and forth between its full sweep, no problem. There's absolutely zero resistance there. So this is where I probably got a little bit sidetracked before. So I had taken all the arms off, checked all that mechanism, it was all nice and free, and thought, well, this must be an electrical issue. I've delved into the, basically these have a 12 volt power supply, which then earths back through the switch and to an earth point in the cab. Originally I thought that may have been an issue. I ended up cleaning all the earth up. Didn't make any difference. I ended up by going with some power directly to the motor. Look, it improved a little, but it's still, the wipers still would sweep up and then get stuck. So I pulled everything apart again, and I'll show you what happens, which I probably should have done before, but when I put the wiper arms on, it gets really tight. So as you can see, wiper arms are back on, and here's the difference now. Where before I could grab this linkage with two fingers and pull, this is, I sort of really need the whole fist, and this coming back is actually quite tight. So you can see, there you go. And then I need quite a bit of effort just to bring it back, so this seems to be what's holding it up. So what I'm going to try is just throwing some new blade arms on. I've got some Bosch ones. I don't know if this is going to work or not. Sort of failing that, I may look at getting a lighter spring under the arm, maybe just to ease a bit of pressure on that windscreen, just so these don't work with as much friction on the windscreen. But let's throw these new arms on, well, not arms, but just the blades themselves, and we'll see how we go. So now, while the old blades are these old claw style blade holders, thought I'd go this new style, the one piece setup. As these move, they sort of flex and lay over, and yeah, I figure these might be a bit more rigid, so we'll give it a go. Well, at this stage, that's a bit of an epic failure. That wiper blade style I got doesn't work with, these blades don't work with this side pin exit. I was hoping they would, but they don't, so yeah, back to the drawing board, I guess.
Eventually.
Oh, so it's been about a week. I've been waiting for some replacement wipers to arrive. Now, these are blade style ones. I've got these from adwipers.com.au. No affiliation, just it's a company online I found that was able to do these blade style wipers that would also work with this side pin type of wiper arm. These have just got a replaceable section. I did have to order these adapters separately, as these aren't part of the standard lot, but as you can see, they just slot in quite easily. And we just pull that section out. I don't know whether you can see, but there's two holes here, so use the bigger hole for these pin exit type. There's in this section there. There we go. Alright, we'll repeat the other side and see if this makes a difference for the resistance on the windscreen. Alright, so I guess now we'll see if this has made any real noticeable difference on resistance to the windscreen. I mean, it's definitely better. It's still a bit tight that way, but yeah, definitely better. So I guess the next step would be to just try and lighten that pressure on the screen a bit. A liquid on that screen, see if that. Actually, coming back that way when it's wet is a lot nicer. That might be enough to do it. I guess so. Now, next step, that this seems to be okay. I'm going to put everything back together, put the motor back in, put the cowl back in, obviously put the bonnet back on. Actually, probably before I do that, I'll just test how the motor handles this, and we'll see how we go. Okay, so I'm literally going to find out whether this works on camera or not. So let's flick them on and see what happens. Well, that's a big improvement, because before these were just sort of get to here and just struggling to go all the way back. So I'm going to call that a win. So job done. Well, with a bit of water on there, they should be quite fine out on the road. Now I still may look at reducing that spring pressure, I think, because they still struggle a little. They're not nice and smooth. Like if I lift one off, just take a bit of weight, it work fine. So I might just take a little bit of weight off them and see how they go. Alright guys, so I'm gonna leave this video here. I think I'll probably later on I might pull these springs out. I'll probably have a look at getting possibly a little bit lighter ones made. Like I said, just to ease a bit of that pressure on the screen. That should help out quite a bit, because those new blades seem to be working a hell of a lot better. So I think at least when it rains, this will actually work, whereas before, even when it rained, when this was wet, they'd get stuck on that back run. So yeah, it's a bit of a success, and to be honest, I think these probably do look a little bit nicer anyway. I mean, these are a little bit shorter than the old ones. To be honest, I don't think it's making a huge difference to the sweep anyway, so that'll work fine for me. So I hope this hasn't been too boring a video for you all, but it's probably maybe something that I know this is kind of a common-ish issue with these square bodies. So yeah, hopefully it'll give you a bit of an idea of something to look for, and see how it works out for you. So if you've had this issue, let me know in the comments. Yeah, float some ideas there, what worked for you as well. So until next time, I'll see you then, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and all that stuff. If you thumbs up if you like this video. So yeah, anyway, I'll see you next time, guys. Cheers.